everybody and welcome back to FIFA 23, and we're going to be taking on Liverpool. We've got 4 points in the Premier League. Let's quickly jump in to the Premier League table just to update you, and there we have it, out of the relegation zones. Yes, into 17th. We are 2 points ahead of Bournemouth, 4 points ahead of Forest and 4 points ahead of Crystal Palace, who we beat in the last episode. At the top of the table though, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, Spurs, Chelsea, Man United. So the top 6 sort of as you would expect it. Maybe Arsenal being a bit of the unexpected up there. 5 games played, 5 wins. Liverpool 4 wins from 5. Man City 4 wins from 5. Spurs, who beat us in the last episode, 3 wins from 5. Chelsea 3 wins from 5, and Man United 3 wins from 5. So we're hoping to dent Liverpool's title challenge in the next game. So let's dive into the press conference and then get into the game. Nothing else to be said, really. Let's go. So it's been a great performance in your last game and fixture against Liverpool on the horizon. The fixture comes thick and fast. Are you conscious of fatigue? Nobody gets tired of winning. I mean, we lost our last game. We can manage. The boys always give 100%. Let's big up the team a little bit there. It's not the kind of bad run we expect from a Fulham team. What's behind it? How can you turn it? Well, make your mind up. You're saying we're playing really well. I have to take something on. We've been off the pace. It's hard to be sure. We're playing fine, to be honest. We're playing fine. We're a newly promoted team. Another transfer window comes to an end. Get your recommendations in below for who we should scout in January. We've got what we need. We're all in it. We're all in this together. I don't even know what that's from. I just know it's a famous song. So, what is that from? Is it? Oh yeah, is it Glee or something like that? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, there was a game in between, wasn't there? Yes, we beat Arsenal. I completely forgot about that. We beat Arsenal in our last game in the Carabao Cup. It was absolutely amazing. Yes, we played the 5 at the back and we beat them 2-1, as you can see there. Absolutely lovely stuff. And we rested the team and rotated the team. So we're going to stay with the 3 at the back formation. I'm going to set that up. We're going to use it here against Liverpool with a slightly deeper line as well, which is good. And as you can see in the news, Moukoko scored his first goal of the season in that League Cup game. So we're in good form. In fact, we did win our last game. We lost our last one in the league. We won our last game against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup. So maybe the reporter was right. But anyway, let's get into it. Liverpool. Hello everybody and welcome to a wet and rainy Anfield as the Liverpool faithful are blaring out "You'll Never Walk Alone." It's quite the atmosphere building here at Anfield, and it should be a very interesting game. Both teams winning their last fixture. Fulham getting a fantastic win over Arsenal in the League Cup, and Liverpool dominating their way to a title challenge, finding themselves second in the league behind Arsenal as the two teams walk out of the Anfield tunnel. It should be a very, very interesting game. It looks like a star-studded Liverpool lineup, and Fulham are going to be trying their hardest to break through. In the last game, Fulham rocked a 3 at the back formation. Is Marco Silva going to stick with this one? As we see, Alexander Mitrovic leading that team out. There's Ian Rush, Liverpool legend and goal-scoring legend for the Merseyside team. But at the moment, the teams are just walking out with their mascots, and we'll be back to go through the lineup. So as the handshakes start, here are the lineups. Liverpool going for a 4-3-3. Alisson in goal. James Milner, club captain, starts at right back. Savic, Van Dijk and Robertson complete the back 4. Thiago, Fabinho and Arta make up the midfield 3. Darwin Núñez leads the line, supported by Mo Salah and Luis Diaz. And Arta at the moment is the Premier League top goal scorer with 4 goals this season. Fulham do stick with the 5 at the back formation in a 5-2-1-2 formation. It's Leno in goal and Babou, Denied, Diop, Tosin Adarabioyo and whoever's at left back. And everyone's going too quickly. Andres Pereira supports Anthony Martial and Mitrovic up front. It's Kurzawa at left back. How did I forget? Sanson comes in replacing Sander Berge, who drops to the bench for this one. But it should be a good game as Tosin Adarabioyo there giving a bit of a team talk to his colleagues. It is rainy here in Anfield, in Liverpool, and we're ready for this one. So it's Anthony Martial to get the away team kicking off this game. And yeah, the 3 at the back, or the 5 at the back, however you want to see it, lining up for Liverpool in this one. Proved to work well against Arsenal in the League Cup, especially with the rotated team, but Liverpool putting on an early pressure here. And Darwin Núñez could be in early on, and Leno with an absolutely fantastic save and denies there and just hooks the ball away. And that was a bit of a threat for Fulham. We've got to be very wary of this Liverpool high press. And once again, they're in here. Luis Diaz with a powerful shot, and Leno makes the save. It's all Liverpool in the first 7 minutes of this one. Jurgen Klopp going to be happy with how his team have started here. Corner comes in from Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk trying to get underneath it, and it's a header. It's an acrobatic header from Arthur, and the Premier League's top goal scorer has got another one, and that is such an odd goal to concede. He just was brave, chucked his head in there. So Van Dijk headed it back, and Arthur just sort of spinning off the back of his head. He's done really well. It's a very odd animation, but it's 1-0 Liverpool. 5 goals in 5 matches for Arthur, the Brazilian, or Arthur, the Brazilian central midfielder. And Fulham's 5 at the back has been undone early doors here. Just need to keep moving the ball around. Try and move this Liverpool midfield. We know they're going to come and press and try and get the ball back. Paulinho managed to get it into new signing Sanson, signed from Aston Villa. Kurzawa on the ball here. Dinks it in, looking towards Pereira, but Van Dijk's going to snaffle those up all day. Here is Diop. Puts it out towards Mbabu, who opened his account in the last game. Trying to flick that round the corner. Didn't quite make it work as Robertson goes over the top looking for Luis Diaz. That's an acrobatic pass, but no chance of any action there. And it's dealt well with at the back by Fulham. Diop knocks it out to Mbabu. That's a lovely pass into the space of the speedy right back. Mbabu dinks it in towards Martial. Flicks it on one more to the edge of the area, and it's just cut out before Sanson could get there. And Liverpool hold on with Luis Diaz coming forward. Sanson tries to put in a little bit of a tackle. Darwin Núñez up towards Mo Salah. They've worked this one well, Liverpool. Darwin on it again. Just keeping the ball. Thiago holding it up. Goes back towards James Milner. Thiago just turning away, and he's turned very nicely there. Darwin Núñez has the ball here. Looks offside, Mo Salah. He is offside, and that'll be a free kick to Fulham. Half an hour gone. Liverpool's early goal, the difference so far. Mo Salah goes very, very early. I mean, it was nearly a good run, but Diop just stood up in time. Now we're going to have to play through the press, and I'm not against changing formation if we feel like the 3 at the back isn't working. It does seem like having a few changes in FIFA this year, changing of formation and stuff to try and outsmart the AI does make a difference. Right, Kurzawa up the line, in field. That's a good run there. It's Martial on towards Mitrovic, and there it is. It's 1-1, and just like that, the switch of play was massive there to pick out Kurzawa, and Mitrovic gets his second of the season and makes it 1-1 here at Anfield, and that has stunned the Liverpool crowd. And Alexander Mitrovic is now our top goal scorer with 2, and it was Kurzawa up towards Martial and put it in field. Lovely ball. Mitrovic left-footed, left that close to Alisson, was never going to miss, and lovely left-footed finish from Alexander Mitrovic, and that makes it 1-1, and that is much, much better in terms of Fulham fans. And that switch of play that we put in there, I think it was Denier into Kurzawa, really opened up Liverpool, and that is something we're going to have to potentially look at doing a bit more of, as Mo Salah is robbed very well by Kurzawa. He goes back to his goalkeeper, and Leno can lay it up to Denier. Round the corner to Mbabu. Up it goes again, Paulinho, and flicks it in towards Sanson. Sanson plays it out wide. A bit more space for Kurzawa again. Mitrovic holds this one up. Sanson, lovely ball through. First time shot. Alisson with a good save. Mitrovic can't keep it in, but it was Andreas Pereira making that run from attacking midfield. Picked out really well by Sanson, but could not get that opportunity. And it's Fulham's first corner here. And can they pick out a big man like Mitrovic? Alisson comes and claims far too close to the goalkeeper. And that will probably be that for the first half, you would imagine, as Alisson just rolls the ball out to Milner, who was put under pressure there from Martial. But half-time, 1-1 here at Anfield, and Fulham looking energised after going behind. A much, much better performance other than that first 10 minutes. So no changes at half-time for Fulham, none either for Liverpool. And it'll be very interesting to see how this game unfolds as Arta looks to bring the ball away. Here is Darwin Núñez on it again after getting the ball back from Fabinho. Thiago looks out wide towards Salah. Good ball in towards Núñez there. He's going to turn, but it's well read by Diop, although the ball is still broken through. Núñez! He got a bit of lucky with the bounce after we robbed the ball off them, but Darwin Núñez fires home for Liverpool, and that is 2-1, and they've come out fighting quick. We won the ball there. Fabinho putting a good tackle. Great pass through from Thiago, and Darwin Núñez fires into the roof of the net, and Fulham have it all to do again as they find themselves 2-1 down, and that is exactly what the Liverpool faithful would have wanted. A nice early goal for the home team starting this second half as a lovely ball out towards James Milner. Tosson is there, but the referee tried to play advantage. No advantage for Liverpool, so it comes back for a free kick. Sanson picks up the loose ball. Andreas Pereira, Martial. Back to Sanson again. There's a decent counter-attack opportunity here for Fulham as Kazawa has put in Martial. Heavy touch and he's offside. Oh, it was just a little bit delayed, the pass. And how close was that? Van Dijk steps up at just the right time. Oh, that is close. So a couple of changes then for Fulham. Sanson and Adebayo come off. They were in the team for the League Cup. So a bit of fatigue, and Berge and Duffy come on to replace them. So no change of shape just yet. I do feel like we're in a decent position here, as that's going to be an easy header. Pereira up towards Mitrovic. Can knock that one back. Ball through. I think Pereira was very far offside. But referee says play on because Liverpool have the ball. Nunes tries to dink that one through towards Mo Salah, and Liverpool have got good flow in their play at the moment. We're tracking back from Kazawa to give away the corner as Darwin Nunes comes off to be replaced by Diego Jota. So more pace coming on for Liverpool up front. The height of Darwin Nunes goes off, but lots more to worry about if you are a Fulham fan. 2-1 down at the moment. Next game is Bournemouth. That's the one that the Fulham fans sort of eyed up in the calendar and said that's the one we can potentially win. A good bit of movement there from Thiago. Gives me the slip as Salah puts that one into Milner, and Denier gets it away really well. Arthur flicks it onto Robertson. He goes up the line looking for Fabinho, who's found a bit of space. Denier on it again. Ball in. It's good work here. Diego Jota. Good save from Leno. It's going to be another corner to Liverpool. Mo Salah over the corner again. He's got a short option that's pulled from the edge of the box, which is Arthur, the goal scorer for Liverpool. Got the first goal. Arthur again. Well robbed and tackled. Andreas Pereira, Mitrovic flicks it around the corner, and Martial is trying to make a run in behind, and he's done really well, Anthony Martial, to pull off his defender. He's a little bit wide. Little step over to try and create some space. Martial flicks it down the line, but Robertson intercepts it well. And it looks like Fulham are running out of a little bit of steam at the moment as Jota has the ball now. Jota goes over the top, and it's going to be up to Diop to try and cover that one, but he's lost out to Robertson. Ball in towards Mo Salah. Shot from the tight angle, and Denier is there to try and complete the clearance. It comes back in. Good block on the shot as Sander Berge now takes over. Mitrovic. Martial. And Babu looks to go up towards Mitrovic, who can't quite win that flicked on header. Diego Jota. Luis Diaz. It's Liverpool trying to dictate the play, and they are putting some good fast passes together here. Jota, lovely little hold-up play, but he scuffs his shot. Luis Diaz, with 5 minutes to go so far. Oh, that Mbabu's been caught on it by Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz cuts inside. Diego Jota. Fabinho gets the shot all wrong. So substitution then. Arthur coming off, the first goal scorer for Liverpool, to be replaced by Juan Bernat. And Fulham preparing a substitution as well, as Garnacho looks like he's about to come on to replace Andreas Pereira in a slightly attacking change for Fulham. And there we go. We get confirmation of that substitution. So the youngster Alejandro Garnacho given an opportunity to try and get Fulham one last chance in this game as Leno takes the goal kick short to Diop. Round the corner into Denier. Denier flicks it up looking for Sander Berge. He wins the flick on. Garnacho's there. Flicks it on well to Kazawa. Kazawa has time and space to come forward. Martial flicks it in. It is Garnacho. Garnacho shoots. It's blocked by Van Dijk. And Liverpool just hang on. That was the youngster's chance. And that is full time. Fulham did create the chance, but Garnacho's shot blocked really well by Van Dijk at the end. It's a spirited performance from Fulham. Liverpool's class just showing through, but I think there's a lot we can take away, and Marco Silva will be happy with that one. So we've got a number of international call-ups that will be coming our way. We've got a youth squad report as well, so we're going to quickly have a quick look into that again. Maybe Lund could be decent. 69 to 81, 67 to 79 for Keller. We've set them up on some different training styles and see how they progress. Our youth scouts are out there looking as well to see if they can find the next gem of world football. But today we're going to go and play Bournemouth. They have 2 points. We are above them in the league, and I feel like if we can play like we did against Liverpool, we're in with a shout. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Craven Cottage. Fulham hosting Bournemouth in this Premier League fixture, and some interesting lineup announcements for the Fulham team in this one. They've abandoned the 5 at the back as we see Alexander Mitrovic leading the team out. It appears they've gone back to the 4-2-3-1 formation. We'll have to get confirmation of that in the lineups announcements though. But Bournemouth playing in all black today. It's a very nice looking kit, to be honest. As you can see, Dominic Solanke leading the line for him. He'll be a threat with his aerial presence, but what can both teams turn up today? Both teams down the bottom of the table. It should be an interesting fixture with this one in mind. So it's Aleksandar Mitrovic to get us underway. How are Fulham going to fare changing back to the 4 at the back formation? It's going to be very interesting to see how they cope with the pace up front from Fulham, with David Brooks in there massively. Dan James, Pereira into Mitrovic. Lots of space out on the left, but Mitrovic can't get his pass right to find Kurzawa. And yeah, Martial now going back to that left wing spot as well. Interesting to see how he gets on as Billing takes over. That's easy for Diop to intercept, and he can go all the way back to Bernd Leno, who goes long. And Dan James is in absolutely acres of space there. Probably could have brought that down. James flicks it on though. Livramento on his first Premier League start of the season couldn't quite get that through to Anthony Martial. A spooned clearance then from the goalkeeper. And Justin on it now, up towards Anthony. And it goes. Good 1-2 to try and release the winger. And that's a great tackle from Livramento, who will be looking to impress Marco Silva on his first Premier League start. Lewis Cook and Anthony playing a bit of keep ball. And 1-2 to try and get themselves out of trouble. And they've worked that very, very well, as Bournemouth can release Anthony on this left-hand side. And, he's nutmegged his man there. Billing could be in. Denier tries to stand him up, and it's a goal. Motta gets in front of Leno. And Leno, you've got to argue there, should be doing better to come and claim that cross. And Motta jumps in front of the goalkeeper and just pokes it home. I was trying to stand him up with Denier, went in at the wrong time. And Motta just volleys past the keeper. And that is 1-0 Bournemouth, and not the start that Fulham had in mind at all. As the game gets back underway, Kurzawa knocks it back. It looks like that's going to be a Fulham throw, and it is. Danny Motta scores his first Premier League goal of the season, and obviously it comes against us, which is very, very irritating. That's a good ball out to Livramento, in towards Dan James, flicks it round the corner. That's a nice move. Andreas Pereira, he's got Mitrovic. Mitrovic is in space, and he's hit the post. The outside of the post for Aleksandar Mitrovic, and that is very, very irritating. A lovely move from Fulham, cutting through the Bournemouth defence, but Aleksandar Mitrovic, a man in form, misses the golden opportunity there, as Sensei has this one short to him out from the back. Anthony into Lewis Cook. Lewis Cook looking to make something happen. And there is a bit of an overload on this side that Bournemouth seem to be piling on the pressure with, as Denier puts in a good tackle. Sander Berge can't quite pick the ball up. Danny Motta, tackle well by Diop. Here is Andreas Pereira. Lovely ball through to Dan James. His first touch was poor. He could have probably taken a bit more time on that and then burst away with his pace. Livramento trying to find Dan James again. Dan James this time does get on the ball a little bit. Dan James trying to create space. Livramento swings a cross in, but can't beat the first man. Livramento turns his man well. Still going, Livramento. Gets around another man. Great run from the new signing at right back. Puts a cross in towards Mitrovic with a header. He's hit the bar this time. So unlucky for Aleksandar Mitrovic. He's hit 2 pieces of the beams. And it just won't fall for Fulham at the moment. Still 1-0 Bournemouth. And Fulham deserve a goal. It feels like a goal is deserved. Great work from Livramento on the right-hand side, linking up with Dan James. But yeah, Fulham just struggling to, actually hit the target. Mitrovic has had a number of opportunities, and he's in again. Aleksandar Mitrovic, surely this time. Yes, third time lucky for Mitrovic. He makes it count. It's 1-1 here at Craven Cottage, and that goal has been coming. And Aleksandar Mitrovic makes the difference, and that is superb. Great ball through from Anthony Martial. A good interception at the back from Denier. Lovely ball through. Lovely run from Mitrovic, and he won't miss from there. Fires it past Neto. 1-1, and it's no less than Fulham deserve. An absolutely fantastic finish from Mitro, and it's 1-1. Can we capitalise on that now? That was absolutely superb. Right on the stroke of half-time. A lovely time to score as Jefferson Lerma flicks it out to the right-hand side. Here is Smith. Lerma again, just trying to put the one up the line. It is half-time, so it was an early goal for Motta, who did well to get in front of Leno in goal. And then Mitrovic hit the woodwork twice, but the third time was a charm as he fired past Neto. No changes at half-time for Fulham. I don't think there's any for Bournemouth either. There'll probably be an early change for probably both teams into the second half, as the fixtures are coming thick and fast. But Sensi, the centre-back, gives it out to Motta. Livramento with a good tackle. Probably one of Fulham's best players in the first half, up there with Mitrovic. Kurzawa can play it into Martial. Lovely ball into feet of Mitrovic and gives it back to Anthony Martial, who's looking to use his pace and get away. Not many people in the box at the moment. Mitrovic now getting in there, but he goes past him towards Dan James, probably the shortest player, one of the shortest players on the pitch. Livramento, just took a bit too long on that, and that's a good tackle there to win the ball back. Sandra Berge round the corner. Mitrovic puts it through, looking for Martial, but Kelly just got a touch on the ball. And Bournemouth playing a dangerous game there, trying to pass that one out right away from the back, as Motta puts it back out to Brooks for Bournemouth. The Fulham fans will be expecting a win in this one, you would imagine. It's offside there for Philip Billing. And on the hour mark then, changes are not happening just yet. Kurzawa takes the free kick short from the defender, Paulinho. Berge fires it up the line, round the corner looking for Pereira. Martial. Kurzawa's got so much space on this left-hand side. Kurzawa can dink this one across, and Dan James tries to get in there. He's shown good bravery, Dan James, but could not get the connection that was needed. Denier up towards Livramento. It's all Fulham at the moment as Mitrovic. Pereira, can he get this one off? No, he can't. He couldn't quite get the shot off. Neto tries for it, and Dan James has picked up an injury. So there's going to be a change here. So with the injury to Dan James, it looks like a change of shape for Fulham. But first off, Aldo Azadi comes on to replace Anthony for Bournemouth. And Fulham, yes, are going to make a tactical change as well as a personnel change. It does look like they're going to this 3 at the back system. Sander Berge off to be replaced by Sanson, and Dan James off to be replaced by centre-back Tosin Adebayo. So a bit of a defensive change, but we know it does release a few more attacking options for Fulham, as they've shown in games against Arsenal and Liverpool using this system. As we just need to make sure that we fix up our shape and make sure we know what everyone's doing, as that could have been a first interception there for Sanson, but didn't quite get his positioning right. Motta comes forward with it this time. Great interception from Diop. Pereira robbed in his own half. Diop showing some good composure, but then taking too much time on the ball, and Motta's in. He's offside, I think. I think he's offside. I think these celebrations are going to be short-lived, and he is. He is offside, so Fulham and Diop specifically can breathe a sigh of relief, as Billing is then replaced with 10 minutes to go. Fulham using this opportunity with just over 10 minutes to go to make a triple substitution there. Mitrovic, Livramento and Kurzawa off. Mokoku comes on up front, and 2 new fullbacks in Mbabu and Anthony Robinson. And Diop plays it short to Denier. Denier can just give Tosin Adebayo a touch of the ball. Here is Robinson. Sanson releases him. Robinson finds Pereira. Pereira couldn't quite get the pass off Anthony Martial and made a good run in behind there, but couldn't quite make it work, as that's a good touch from Brooks. He's going to try and put this one in, and Rothwell, the substitute for Bournemouth, can try and dink that one across, and Brooks keeps it alive, trying to put a foot in there with Anthony Robinson. Denier standing up and not diving in, although that's a lot of space for Motta, and he's fired over the bar under pressure from Adebayo. 5 minutes to go, still 1-1 as Lewis Cook comes off for Bournemouth to be replaced by Jack Stevens. Adebayo releases Robinson. There's loads of space. They're not picking up this run, and it's Sanson who's in. The new signing, Sanson. He's got a man at the back post, dinks it across, and Mokoku can't get their head on it. And we're into 3 minutes of injury times, and is that a chance wasted from the combined new signings? Great header there from Diop. Martial flicks it on. Mokoku tries to keep it alive. He keeps a touch on the ball. Come on, youngster. Mokoku is there. What's happening? Is it... Oh, it's a free kick. I think we've got a free... Yes, we have a free kick. Right. Oh, Andreas Pereira. I'm just thinking if we... Do we shoot here? I'm going to try and pass this in to Martial and see what we can do. Something off the training ground, perhaps. Not quite. Still can't make this work as Sanson comes forward. Oh, he just got a foot in there, Sensi. And it's going to be a 1-1 draw at Craven Cottage against Bournemouth. Disappointing. I feel like the 5 at the back may be our formation. I feel like it just gives us a little bit more solidarity at the back, and definitely chances to cover runs. But the Fulham fans aren't happy, booing the team here, they were expecting to win this one. So not the results we wanted in that episode. Mitrovic is finding some form. Let me know down below, do you think the three at the back is the better shape to go for in this one? I'll be very interested to know. But yeah, it's going to be... It's interesting. It's interesting because we are making progress. We're still in 17th, so we haven't dropped a position yet. But I feel like a couple of wins on the bounce and we'll be in a good position to really progress up the league. But I feel like I'm getting there in terms of gameplay, and we've got a long old break now until we play Everton in the next episode. So we'll come back for that game against Everton. But yeah, I feel like it's heading in the right direction. I just need to settle on a formation and then change it in game when it feels like something different is happening. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let your comments down below. I'm always up for hints, tips and constructive feedback. Yeah, please leave a comment and subscribe if you're new. But for now, I'm out. Cheers.